someone asked me to predict something that will never stop being popular in this world, I'd probably say anything related to Korean culture. Don't get me wrong, I'm not annoyed by it or anything, but I always find it a bit odd. Like, why do Korean production dominate every form of media this much? Seriously, you can't look anywhere without bumping into something Korea related. One of the biggest examples is Squid Game. And now, what a surprise, another Netflix original, K-pop Demon Hunter. The movie blends Korean mythology with the modern world in a surprisingly smooth way. And how, you ask? With K-pop, of course. Well, I guess expect anyone to be surprised by this is a bit of scratch. It's literally in the title. Anyway, haven't seen it, I just know it's ah. It's true that Korean team production tend to irritate some people, can't deny that. Why exactly though? I don't fully get it. Then again, there's a lot I don't get. Like why people watch my videos and don't subscribe. If you like to break the cycle, hitting the like button and subscribing would make both me and my college expense very happy. Anyway, as I was saying, maybe it's the oversaturation that fuels some of the bias. But still disliking something you haven't even watched? Come on. Most of people probably came across this film while doom scrolling through Instagram and saw one of the singing scenes. Now, speaking for myself, I hate musicals. I think they kill the pacing and make the story less fun. But there are small exceptions. If it's animation instead of live action, I actually find musical moments pretty enjoyable. Come on, let's be honest. What's more fun to watch? Some random guy bursting into song mid-scene? Or a group of demon hunters falling from the sky with insane camera angles? Disney movies give me that same feeling too. Songs are meant to be listened to. And if you look at most music videos, they are fast-paced and dynamic. Musicals never capture that energy for me. Why I love how K-pop demon hunters use its songs. They move the story forward, and the cinematography turns it into a visually amazing experience. Boring plots, characters are poorly written, and the writing is cheesy. The only redeeming factor is the animation. I don't really think the characters are badly written, but yeah, they don't bring anything new to the table. A half demon who hunts demons? Sure buddy, get in line. They're okay and honestly fun to watch. What makes them interesting is that they are pop stars. You rarely get to see how that lifestyle affects people. Pressure, the image, the double life. Last time I saw something similar was in Perfect Blue, and maybe that's not the best example to bring up here. Let's see that big takedown performance scene. At first, I thought Rumi dancing unconsciously through muscle memory was a plot hole. Like, why isn't she stopping? But actually, when I research, it's pretty clever actually. Shows how K-pop idols train so hard that performing becomes a muscle memory. Subtle critique of industry itself, how far they push themselves. Jihyo's personality are also spot on. Rumi is the focused leader, always locked in. Zoey is the cheerful, fun favorite type, warm and energetic. And Mira, she's the colder, introverted and slightly aggressive one. Their dynamics works well, but is that really K-pop Demon Hunter's success? Honestly, I'm not sure. If you ever see the cartoon aimed at girls, this trio won't surprise you. Think Powerpuff Girls, or for another example, Wednesday. The three-girl dynamic formula is old but reliable. Not bad, but not groundbreaking either. No, I can accept everything else being average, but the animation, absolutely stunning. Demon Hunters easily earned its place among the film shaping modern animation, because probably it was made by Sony Animation. Great job guys, but the joke is over. Now please, for the love of cinema, release the Beyond Spider-Verse before the world's end. We really need that, really need that. The tiger was the only wild character. The best part about the movie was the pretty bomb strawberry milk I was drinking. That makes me laugh, not gonna lie. Side characters, yeah, there's not much to praise. The Saja boys are painfully generic villains. The thing that saves them is being a funny K-pop boy band parody. And the tiger and bird, totally pointless. It probably exists because to sell plushes and merch. Their only contribution to the story is delivering a letter to Rumi. Yet somehow, they get way too much screen time. Okay, yes, they are cute, but come on, give them something to do. My favorite side characters, though, is Bobby. He perfectly embodies the film's K-pop gimmick, and even after the movie ends, he's stuck in your head. If there's ever a sequel, and I'm pretty sure there will be, I hope we see more of him. I mean, the girls hiding their secret identities from the own manager? That's hilarious. Let's think about the Saja boys. Genius that was dumb. Didn't feel important or emotional. Like, after everything he did, are we really supposed to care? If a sequel really happens, I wonder what kind of villain they'll go for. They already used the K-pop team. Doing another generic bad guy would feel flat. Maybe a TV host type demon could be fun. You know, like a Spider-Man's J. Jonah Jameson type who constantly expose and insult them. I'd probably watch that with a great interest. Probably one of the most discouraging movies I watched in a recent memory. The main issue being the editing. I don't think editing is the only problem, but yeah, the pacing is fast, probably because attention spans are short nowadays. But personally, I think it works. If a scene being fast doesn't harm the story, then I don't see the issue. Watching Rumi realize she'll never be accepted because of her demon side while rehearsing the takedown song? No. That's the cinema. It's fast, sure, but it hits hard and gets the point across perfectly. So, the lesson was the demons are still all evil and should continue to be locked away forever, except the one girl because she's only half demon. While watching, I genuinely thought the story was heading towards a minority allegory type of theme, where Rumi would guide demons toward redemption instead of just fighting them. But nope, it's never gonna happen. And it's weird, because the film tries to do that. Rumi and Jihyo both show human emotions. They prove they are not that different. Then Jihyo dies and everyone just moves on. Kinda cruel, right? Are our girls really fighting for good or do they just hate demons? If you accept Rumi, you can accept the others too. They have feelings, they just don't understand humans that well. Probably because there's no capitalism in the demon world. I mean, come on. The only difference is that they don't know how to fly a plane or become flight attendants. Otherwise, they are just obsessed with the music groups as you are. Hopefully, the sequels focus more on that. Maybe we'll get to see things from the demon perspective next time. Before we wrap up, let's read one last review. Praying for this movie to be forgotten by everyone in a few weeks from now. Who's gonna tell them, huh?